Student. Today we will discuss chapter number 2 relation and function. Exercise 2.1 question number 1. If x upon 3 plus 1 comma y minus 2 upon 3 is equal to 5 upon 3 comma 1 upon 3. Our question is find out the value of x and y. So here two order pair means here order pair is present, here two form is present x and y. Same way here order pair is present. So now compare of first term with opposite side of first term. So therefore x upon 3 plus 1 is equal to 5 upon 3 and y minus 2 upon 3 is equal to 1 upon 3. Now 1 written in opposite side. So therefore x upon 3 is equal to, okay, first of all here we can take LCM in left side. Right, 3 LCM. So 3. Here we can write in denominator 3. X plus 3 is equal to 5 upon 3. 3 cancel out. So x plus 3 is equal to 5. 3 written in opposite side. So x is equal to 5 minus 3. X is equal to 5 minus 3, that means 2. Same way here minus 2 by 3 written in opposite side. So therefore y is equal to 1 upon 3 plus 2 upon 3. Now here LCM same in both this term. So therefore y is equal to 3 upon 3. Therefore y is equal to 1. So our question is here order pair is present and in between equality is present. So here equate first term with first term and second term with second term. Now simplify this term. So we get the value of x and y. Next question. Exercise 2.1 question number 7. Let A is equal to set of 1, 2. B is equal to set of 1, 2, 3, 4. C is equal to set of 5, 6. And D is equal to set of 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, first condition, verify A Cartesian product into bracket B intersection C is equal to A Cartesian product B intersection A Cartesian product C. So now, first of all simplify LHS side, after simplify RHS side. Now here both these value LHS and RHS equal, so we can prove this condition. So here four set is present, set A, set B, set C and set D. Now in LHS side, A Cartesian product of B intersection C. So is equal to A Cartesian product B intersection C. Now in set B and set C, which element common in both the set? So in set B and set C, no any element common in both the set. So in this situation, here we can write a B intersection C, that means null set. And Cartesian product into null set, that means here we get null set. Now in case of RHS side, so RHS side A Cartesian product B intersection A Cartesian product C. First find out A Cartesian product of B. A Cartesian product B, that means here we can written A in place of set of 1 comma 2. Cartesian product B in place of written 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So is equal to set of 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4. Now after 2, multiply in this set. So 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4 set over. Now after find out A Cartesian product C. So A Cartesian product C, that means A set A in place of written here element of 1 comma 2. Cartesian product set of C in place of written 5 comma 6. Now after apply Cartesian product of this term, so is equal to set of 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, 2 comma 5, 2 comma 6 set over. Now our question is find out A Cartesian product B intersection A Cartesian product B intersection A Cartesian product C. Intersection, that means which order pair common in both this set A Cartesian product B and A Cartesian product C. Now here no any order pair common in both this set. So in this situation A Cartesian product B intersection A Cartesian product C in place of written null set. Now LHS is equal to RHS, so we can say that prove this condition. Now second condition. Second condition is A Cartesian product C is a subset of B Cartesian product. So first of all find out A Cartesian product C. Now after find out B Cartesian product D. Now what is the meaning of subset? Subset, that means all the element of A, all the order pair of A Cartesian product C is present in the order pair of B Cartesian product D. So we can say that A Cartesian product C is the subset of B Cartesian product D. So now first of all find out A Cartesian product C. A in place of written here set of 1 comma 2 Cartesian product C in place of written set of 5 comma 6 is equal to set of 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, 2 comma 5, 2 comma 6 set over. Now after find out B Cartesian product D. So B Cartesian product D, that means here we can written element of set B. So 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 Cartesian product D in place of written 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8. So is equal to set of. Now here we can written 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, 1 comma 7, 1 comma 8. Now same way 2 order pair of 5, 6, 7 and 8. So 2 comma 5, 2 comma 6, 2 comma 7, 2 comma 8. Now after 3 comma 5, 3 comma 6, 3 comma 7, 3 comma 8. Now after 4 order pair of 5. So 4 comma 5, 4 comma 6, 4 comma 7, 4, 8. Set O. Now check out. All the order pair of A Cartesian product C must be present in B Cartesian product D. So first of all check out one order pair of 1 5 present here, 1 6 also present here. Now 2 5 present here, 2 6 present here. So therefore we can say that all the order pair of A Cartesian product C must be present in B Cartesian product D. So therefore here we can say that A Cartesian product C is the subset of B Cartesian product D. Clear? Next one. Question number 10. The Cartesian product of A Cartesian product A has 9 elements. That means we can find out A Cartesian product A. So here we get 9 order pair, among which the found -1, 0 and 0, 1. Find the set. Over here two question is asked. First question, find the set of A and remaining element, and second question, remaining element of A Cartesian product A. So now first of all, here in x position we can consider means all the value of x. First position we can consider the value is set A, and second position also consider the value in set A. That means we can see that x belongs to set A and y also belongs to set A, because our order pair is present in form of x, y form. So first element also present in set A, as well as second element also present in set A. Now here total 9 element is present. That means we get here 9 order pair. 2 order pair is here present. Now our question is find out first of all set A, and after find out the remaining element of A Cartesian product A. So first of all -1 in case of first order. -1 belongs to A, 0 is also belongs to A, because -1 is also present in set A, 0 is also present in set A. Now in case of second order pair, 0 belongs to A and 1 belongs to A. That means in set A total 3 element is present. So A is equal to set of -1, 0, 1. Right? So our first question, find out the set A. So here we get the set A is equal to -1, 0, 1. Now A Cartesian product A, that means here we can written -1, 0, 1. Cartesian product -1, 0, 1. Now after apply means cross multiplication. So is equal to set of -1, -1, -1, 0, -1, 1. Now in case of second, 0, -1, 0, 0, 0, 1. And third one, 1, -1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Set O. Now here how many order pair, how many 2 element is present? So -1, 0 and 0, 1. That means here 2 element is present. Now our question is find out the remaining element of A Cartesian product A. So remaining element of A Cartesian product A is -1, 1. So our second answer is the remaining element of A, Cartesian product A is set of, otherwise we can written minus 1 comma minus 1, minus 1 comma 1, 0 comma minus 1, 0 comma 0, 1 comma minus 1, 1 comma 0, 1 comma 1. So our remaining element of A Cartesian product A are, here we get 7 element. Clear? Now next question. Exercise 2.2, question number 6. Question number 6. Now here question is asked, determine the domain and range of the relation R defined by R is equal to set of x comma x plus 5 from x belongs to set of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set over whole set. Our question is find out the domain and range of this. So first of all, R is equal to set of, here total 6 element present in X. Now here condition is present, first position is X and second position is X plus 5. So here X in place of written 0. Now 0 plus 5, that means 5. So first order pair, first element, here we get 0 comma 5. Now in case of second one, 1, right? 1 plus 5, that means 6. Now next position 2, 2 plus 5, 7, 3, 3 plus 5, 8, 4, 4 plus 5, 9 and 5, 5 plus 5, 10. So here we get total 6 order pair. Now our question is find out the domain and range. Domain. Now domain, that means which position we can return. So here first position in this order pair, first position is our domain, that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is our domain position. So return here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set over. Next one, find out the range. So range, that means second position is our range, that means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this position is our range. So here written 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set over. Clear? Next question. Exercise 2.3, question number 4. The function T, which map the temperature in degree Celsius into temperature in degree Fahrenheit, is defined by T of C is equal to 9C upon 5 plus 32. Now our first question is find out T of 0. So T of 0 is equal to C in place of written 0. 9 into 0, that means 0. 0 divided by 5, that means 0. Plus 32, that means 32. Second one. T of 28. So T of 28 is equal to 9 into bracket 28 divided by 5 plus 32. Now simplify this term, so we get the answer of second equation. Third one, T t into bracket minus 10. So again c in place of written minus 10. So 9 into bracket minus 10 divided by 5 plus 32. Here cancel out this term 2. 9 to the minus 18 plus 32. Now subtract this term, so we get answer. Now next question. Question number 2. Find the domain and range of the following function. Question number 2. First question. F of x is equal to minus mod of x. Our question is find out the domain and range. So here talking in the real number, real function. That means here we can consider rational number, irrational number. That means all these number here we can consider. But we can consider in form of natural number. So we can calculation is very simple. So that's why here we can consider some negative number, some positive number as well as zero number. Means we can consider in form of integer form, not natural number. But actually our question is here work out in real function. Okay, but we can take here 3 for negative value, 3 for positive value as well as consider 0. So x is equal to, suppose consider minus 3. So f of minus 3 minus sign outside mod of minus 3. But we know that in modulus form any number we can write negative, positive, 0. So all these value here we get positive form. And outside already minus sign is present. So minus mod of 3, that means minus 3. Second one, x is equal to minus 2. So f of minus 2. So minus modulus form of minus 2. So minus mod of 2, that means okay. So here we can write minus 2. X is equal to minus 1. So f of minus 1 is equal to minus mod of minus 1, that means minus 1 means minus 1. X is equal to 0. So f of 0 minus mod of 0, that means 0. X is equal to 1. So f of 1 minus mod of 1, that means minus 1. X is equal to 2. F of 2 minus mod of 2, that means minus 2. Now see here we can consider 3 for negative value, 0 as well as positive. But here we get answer is present in form of negative form. Okay. So how can we return the domain and range? Now once again here talking in real function. Real function, that means here our answer is present in form of interval form. So that's why our domain, right? Here we can substitute any number. Minus 3.5 we can return, 2.5 we can return. Okay, so here we can substitute any number. That's why our domain is position is like this position. So any number we can substitute in real number. So our domain is R. Now in case of range, so in range here we get negative number. Okay, smallest number is 0, but remaining number is present in form of negative form. So our range is going in negative side. That means our range is open interval minus infinity. Now here 0 is present, that means we can return close interval 0. Clear? Okay.